boots on the ground, putting it down. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today. I'm Mickey D. I host the Stock Scoop, where our stocks knock out the stock market competition, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to talk about one of our baby knockouts that's made it all the way to the NASDAQ. Yeah, it's made it to the big NASDAQ. We'll talk about it here in a second. But as you know, the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. And you can look at those stocks and you can look at that research and say, hey, Mickey D was right here, he was wrong there. He was right here, he was wrong there. Because everybody wants to be a critic, right? Right? Yeah. But anyway, uh, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's great to be an investor, ladies and gentlemen. The quarter point interest rate cut is definitely something that's in the cards, as they say, and it's going to make our stocks do much better in the long run. In the long run, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, our rare earths are doing really well right now. We have three that are graduating to that certain level that we go to. Three of our number ones are doing very well in the Baby Knockout newsletter. And they've gone up really fast here. We also have stocks right now that are in gold and silver that are just on fire. Our Baby Knockouts are really doing it, ladies and gentlemen. They are on fire. But uranium right now, I just want to focus on this particular company. It was listed, it's $7 million market cap. Small company when it was in marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. Companies to buy, get in early, buy these companies early with your stockbroker. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything, but get in early, hold, and grow rich. That was the name of this book here, and that's what I wanted you guys to do. In this particular company, I believe that now that they've gotten, out of, they've done everything they needed to do. I did talk to off camera before. I've talked to the company about, when were they going to do their split. They did it, and now everything is cool. They're trading officially on the Nasdaq. That's a big achievement for them. Congratulations. I can remember talking to the CEO, Corey Diaz, at one of the uranium conferences a couple years ago, and he assured me that, what's all the fuss about? The mill is good, the company's good. They were at the time, I didn't know it was a company looking to buy them out. I think it's another company looking, and they've got big time investors. The company's doing really well, and we're really proud of that team right now because that team is knocking it out of the park. But I'm going to make this short. Let's take a look at what's going on now with Anfield Energy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you look at your Baby Knockout newsletter and make sure you hit that like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again here. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. It's a big day for our Baby Knockout, Anfield Energy, who receives approval to list on the NASDAQ. It's a big day. They did the reverse split. The history, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on top of this company for years now, and we've done stories on it for years. We've talked to the CEOs, we've talked to management, and they're pleased to announce that they've received approval to list these common shares on the NASDAQ Capital Market. Trading is expected to commence tomorrow at the open of the market, September 8th. Today's the 17th, under the symbol AEC. Now, this company's been a straight shooter. We have a special place in our heart, ladies and gentlemen. I've told you before, for companies that tell us the truth. And when we ran across Anfield a couple of years ago at the International Uranium Fuel Seminar, this is what the CEO told us about that all-important. Talk to me. This is the horse's mouth, guys. This is the CEO. Talk to us. How is that mill?
Look, the mill is in great shape. If anyone looked at the recent Hayward report, you could see how well it shows and how little money is required to restart it. It's an incredible specimen. It's the newest of the three mills that are in existence in the U.S. It's built back in 1982, ran for 6 months to confirm that it worked, and then the uranium prices bottomed, and so the mill didn't work again. But all the equipment's still in place. You can see that everything is still there, and all it needs is upgrade. Right? We now have to move it to a point where we use best available technology. And technology from 40 years ago is not best available technology today.
Right.
So the cost to refurbish the mill is probably between 25 and $35 million. When you compare that to the cost of building a new mill, assuming you can find a place where you can build a new mill,
Yeah.
5 to 8 years,
Or
150
longer.
million,
Yeah.
$200 million.
You
Exactly.
got it.
So refurbishment costs, have that mill up and running by 2024. I think we're in a great position to do it. And obviously, as you said, the government's looking for
The
pounds.
government's looking.
Utilities looking for pounds.
They're in your neighborhood.
Absolutely.
They're right
Absolutely.
there.
That's right.
You guys got that mill right there, and it's ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you get the idea. Corey was a straight shooter then, and he's a straight shooter now. Friend of the scoop, Anfield Energy. Yeah, the wait was worth it, ladies and gentlemen. The wait was worth it, and we look forward to many, many more years of Anfield Energy doing a fantastic job. How's the stock looking right now, ladies and gentlemen? Closing out at a big day today, $6.92. Seven, no longer a $7 million market cap company, ladies and gentlemen. When we first piled into Anfield, we knew they were going to do a split. We knew that this day, we felt this day was going to come one day. Anfield now is trading above its 200-day moving average, doing very well. We're going to get a 13-day over the 48-day crossover here soon, and we think that's going to be positive for the stock. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. On these days you have these gaps up. Usually they come back down, and they may feel the gap a little bit, come back down a little bit after a big day. So we'll see what the next weeks and months bring for Anfield Energy. Sean, did we ever graduate you over at Dolly Varden there, getting on the maybe knock out Dolly Varden getting on the NASDAQ? I don't think we had a NASDAQ graduation, but we're a quarter, 50 cents. It seemed like forever, but now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they're up to $4.19. Why don't we graduate Dolly Varden to $5 and just do prematurely, just do early their $5 graduation? Congratulations, Dolly Varden. Not only have you gone to the NASDAQ, but you have a $5 graduation coming up. I can't say when, but we believe that it's going to come this cycle, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have that for you right now. Congratulations, Dolly Varden, as you cross over, and we're going up. We've got our cross. We're going right now. We're just bouncing off this. We're going to bounce off this 13-day moving average, and we may be headed back up after a pullback on all our stocks, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head right back up. Congratulations, Sean. Congratulations, Dolly Varden. Silver, for doing what you do and being a straight shooter with us, and we love that. We listed you in all the book. Junior Silver Mining Stocks Ready to Explode. You're in there, and you guys, management is doing what they said they were going to do, and they're continuing what they said they were going to do. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for getting your midweek stock scoop. I'll tell you, it's boy, we're gonna have a lot of volatility out there. That's all. There's gonna be a lot of volatility out there, and stocks go up and stocks go down. So we'll keep on top of it for you. Um, yeah, once again, we're having a lot of graduations. We're gonna have a lot of stocks go over these thresholds. These 5, 10, 15, $20, $25 and stuff. And remember, a lot of these stocks started at a quarter. These are baby knockouts. 50 cents, 75 cents, all of which started under $1. You know, majority of them. I won't say all because somebody will say, "Nigga, this stock started at 115." Well, it's 50 now. So what gives, man? It started at 98 cents. We do have 98 cents. Somebody's gonna say, "Well, it gapped up to a dollar," and whatever. America's going through all kinds of changes right now, all kinds of situations. We got people walking around in America that pray for America. We've got a lot of people with mental conditions now that are really, 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 really out there. And by the grace of God, I could be one of them, but I'm not yet. No, I don't want to be. I'm just, mental illness is not something to play with, and I shouldn't. I take that back. I take that back because there's a lot of people hurting in this country, in this world. A lot of things going on, wars going on. There's just a lot going on. Anyway, but it's midweek, and we believe that the interest rate cut cycle that we're started today. There's going to be interest rate cuts. We may go a quarter. Remember Greenspan back in the day, a quarter. For a long time. So we may be going through a cycle like that. If we go through a cycle like that, believe me when I tell you, our gold and silver baby knockouts, our rare earth baby knockouts, all our baby knockouts are going to do. Our gold and silver baby knockouts are going to do exceptionally well. We got stocks that are going to do very, very well. Stay the course at the beginning of the month. If you don't have any baby knockouts or you don't have any, we're going to have a real big time special sale for you at the beginning of the month, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the beginning of October. So if you can hold off and the market holds off for us, you're going to be in good shape in the beginning of October. Look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. Forget what they have. But what do they? They have this Amazon Prime Day and all that. You wait. We're going to have our day on the first. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. Thank you very, very much. The scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. The stocks that we talk about on here, we talked about Anfield Energy and we talked about Dolly Varden Silver, two baby knockouts that were at one time were really, really low, and we told you they would grow up and they would graduate and they would be someday they would be okay. And we believe that day now has come. Uranium right now, hasn't even really gotten started yet in my book, but we are about second or third inning in the uranium bull market. When I traded this bull market in '04 to '07, it was really controlled. It took a little time, but it did. If you look at it on the chart, it's. But when you're working and you're taking care of your kids and taking care of a wife and everything, you got all that stuff going on. It goes slow for you, and it went kind of slow for me. But it was a fast when I was in, and I was looking at my coming home, looking at my account. It was like, whoa, Nelly, whoa, Nelly, and I'm starting to get some whoa, Nelly moments now. Whoa, Nelly. As we go through, I look at my little basket of gold and silver stocks. I look at my little basket of uranium stocks, and look at my few little Bitcoin stocks, look at my little basket of rare earths, and they all seem to be working. Some days they all work together, and that's when lifestyles can change when they're all working together. So we have sectors that are right now are killing it, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys enjoy this bull market, because we're doing very, very well in this bull market, and we're gonna have some whoa Nelly moments, for all of us. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week, ladies and gentlemen. When you need strength, you need energy, you need guidance, look up because that's where you're going to get it. Take care.